Hi, I'm Yvonne Ward with Ben Business Networking. Today we're going to go over how to be an engaged BBN member. That's an important thing for our group. To be part of our membership, you need to be a team player. We need to go over what things we can do to be a good team player and an engaged member. So one of the things that we encourage is to show up early. Show up to the meeting early, half hour to 15 minutes before the meeting, and set up all of the chairs and tables so that we're ready for all the members when they arrive. So if you show up early, set up tables, set up chairs, and during that time is the best time to network with those people that are coming early. You make it fun, you talk about referrals, you talk about how your week's going, and that is a good time for that to happen. You never ever, after the meeting starts or even before the meeting starts, if you see people coming in and they sit down and no one's talking to them or they're not engaged because they're either a visitor maybe or a guest, we never leave them sitting by themselves. That's not what our membership is all about. Our membership is about networking. So we go grab those people off the chair, introduce them to other people in the group that might be good referral partners for them. So as we take them around, we introduce them, we say what they do, and ask the other member to engage as well, and then maybe introduce to another person in the group. And the other thing that we do when we are starting the meeting or even before the meeting is to turn off our cell phones, because you can't be engaged in the BBN or the Ben Business Networking culture if you're on your cell phone or if you're sitting there texting or worrying about your emails that are coming in during that meeting. The other thing is we do a 60-second manager minute. So if you are a member, you get up to 60 seconds to make your referral request to the group. So are you prepared for that? That's the other thing to be an engaged member. Are you prepared? Have you set up narratives ahead of time? Do you have like one or two ahead of time so that you're prepared and don't have to last minute on the fly be able to give your 60-second and then it's not going to come across as well? The other thing about coming across well is, do you project your voice? Is your voice projecting enough for people to hear you? If they can't hear you, they can't engage with you and they don't know what you've said. So you've wasted that 60 seconds that you've had to get that membership to be your referral group for that week. Practice, 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 practice. That's always good, especially if you're doing your 60-second or even your 10-minute presentation. Have you practiced it so that you're ready to go and not stuttering and stammering and going, that's not going to project well, and it's not going to come across well to your membership. And then always stand up when you're addressing the group. Never sit down. Stand up and actually project out to the group what you want to say, even if you're just making an announcement. It's just common courtesy, and also people will then listen to you because you're standing and getting attention. And then there's always unexpected things. We have sickness, or our car doesn't work, or I had a flat tire one time. You just have to be prepared so that you have a backup plan. So you should have a buddy in the group that has your 60-second, because you've made two ahead, that they can read then for you if you're late or if you can't show up at all because you're sick. The other thing that we ask is that you don't cuss. You don't talk about politics or religion in the group, and you encourage others to be respectful as well. So we try to make it so that there is no offensive language, there's no offensive topics during the meeting. And then when the meeting is over, is it really over? You also put away your chair, the same chair that you helped set up, the same tables that you set up, all have to be put away before we leave. So again, that's another opportunity. Those other members, as they're putting away items too, that's a good time to set up that meeting after the meeting for that following week, so that you're doing a member moment with them or a member meeting with them. So the meeting is never over. It carries on, because a lot, or the most important part of our networking group, is done outside our every week meeting. So that's our education for today on how to be an engaged member. Hopefully this helps you. Thank you.